Hi YouTube! So I got a haircut and the beard's gone. Don't freak out. It's just, it was time for change, and that doesn't mean I won't have a beard in the future. Anyway, today I wanted to make a video about a hobby of mine that I've been doing recently. I make stuff, and I'll show you exactly what I make. It's not currently for sale, but I'm hoping one day it will be. Right now my kind of business is in the alpha phase. I haven't sold anything yet. I'm going to try a farmer's market here soon, see if people like what I make, and if that works, then maybe we'll see a little more production. But let's get close up and I'll show you what I make, and then I'll try and make a reasonable length video on how I make these things. So this is one of the products that I make, and I have gotten much better at producing now. First few of these that I made, they came out alright, for first try, they worked. I make knives and sheaths. I also make other leather products. I've just been practicing in my own time. I don't have any formal training, and I haven't really looked up any videos on how to do this. I kind of just sort of started throwing stuff together, and it worked the first time, so I improved upon that working model, and it just got better and better. But this is a pretty nice sheath. It's just split leather. So it's not like high quality leather, it's not amazing, but it's really durable. I've put this stuff through some pretty tough trials, and it holds up. It survives. And then this is the knife handle that I've made. Of course I don't forge these blades myself. These are from Mora, or Mura, however it's accurately pronounced. Great knife company. They make terrific blades. I buy just the blade. Luckily there's a store in town that sells them. You get the blade, and it's got a tang, the rat tail tang, which is actually still really good because it goes most of the way through the handle. And this Scandinavian steel is just amazing. Incredibly durable, incredibly hard. These are carbon steel blades. Just tremendous to make a knife from. I stack these on the handle. I make it and I shape it and do all that myself. This here is deer antler that I collected in the desert back when I was a geology major on field camp. And then we've got leather and wood washers stacked on here. And then of course I've carved it down and polished it as best I could, and then treated it with Obanoffs, and I've filed the edges down here. So unfortunately I don't have these for sale right now. I know some people may see this and say, oh, I want one, can you make me one? I can't really take orders right now. I don't want to make any promises that I'm not going to be able to fulfill. If you think you would want one of these in the future, maybe slightly different, I can't take your order, but at least let me know that you're interested if you are, and maybe I'll consider making some more that I'm willing to sell online. I don't know how I'm going to do that, but let me know if there's any interest out there in the comments. That way I just kind of know what I'm working with. I don't have an exact price on these yet, but I'm going to find out from the farmer's market just kind of what people are willing to pay. This is only my second knife. For that, I think it came out pretty damn well. And I'm going to make a third knife today, and I'm going to do not really so much a how-to video as really just kind of a glance at what I do and what the final product looks like. From beginning to end, I'm going to try my best to make it a reasonable length. But first what I do is I take my knife and I take the little cardboard carrier that it comes with, and I've cut it so that it's at a 90-degree angle with the side, and that'll protect the blade while I work. I have this old nasty rusty vise. That's something that you'll find about the work that I do, is that I don't have new tools. I don't have really nice tools, and a lot of the tools that I use probably aren't exactly designed for this, but that's just because I don't have a lot of money. I can't afford to go shopping all the time to get nice new tools, so I use what I've got, and what I've been able to make I think has been pretty good for what I have to work with. I love coffee. And sometimes you need a second clap. Get at it from angles! Ah! Almost through. Woo! Woo! So, now we have the base of the knife. Okay. I use an old leather belt for washers. So all this is what we'll wind up stacking on the knife. So you can see the handle starting to take a little bit of shape here. I'm just protecting the blade and myself by wrapping some tape around it and leather on the tip so I don't poke anything. Just take our time whittling. Always wear a protective glove when whittling. Okay, this is a pretty good place to be, where you can see the lines. They meet up and you get that nice pattern. So we're getting close here. And this is the part where you gotta take your time, because you get down too far, you can take stuff away, but you can't put it back. So we're down to here, got the rough cut. Now I just gotta sand the edges so that way we can make this flush, smooth, kind of rounded, and we're almost done. Alright, so there's the rough handle. I just gotta clean it off and treat it. Open offs. This stuff is good for anything. And we just go to town. Look at how that brings out the colors in the leather and the wood. This just brings everything out. Wow, I'm pretty proud of this one. This came out really nice. Alright, check it out. Finished product. Wahoo. That looks pretty damn cool. Alright, so if you're interested in these, just let me know and I'll see what I can do. It's a lot of fun. Thanks for watching. As always, be smart, be safe, especially with knives. Handle them with care. Have fun, and keep watching. I'll see you guys later.